If you hear crunching, that's me just eating snacks. I need fuel, I need sustenance. Okay, so we start. This is not a great place to be, because, one, there's a lot of people looking at you. They can all see you. Like, they walk out of spawn, and they see a big fat thing, and they think, oh, that's a big fat target to shoot on. So, everyone's looking at you, everyone's shooting at you. The other part of it, which is even worse, your team can't see you. So your healer, Jubilee, and Jeff both can't see you. And the issue in this is that they cannot heal you. So you're stuck, you don't have any heals. You die. If you want to start, one of the safer places would be, for example, here. Because when you get hit, you can instantly look back and start running this way. Then you can stay here, and here's cover, here's a wall. By using the wall, you will prevent them from doing damage to you unless you want it, because when you don't want damage, you go back. When you do want to do damage and take damage, you go out. It's like peekaboo, on your terms, hopefully.
Benji's back, baby!
I'm not quite sure why you're sitting in spawn like this. Now there's also a possibility, I don't think you needed to swap off thing. I think it's good I engage with the pistols, with the guns. Now we need to have a good target. A good target is a healer, most times. If you want to kill someone, the healer is always one of the first ones who should be dying. So we've got a little rocket here. You can shoot at. And if you can't shoot at rockets, then Psylocke, Cyclops. You can also go for Cyclops because he's also pretty squishy. He doesn't have a lot of health because he has 275. So you should be able to, if nobody's eating him, you should be able to kill him with your guns. Cyclops is indeed food. So you're getting a lot of attention, but you didn't quite know where you should be safe. Walk all the way over here, and then you walked that way. If you wanted to retreat, I would be going inside of the little room, because then they have to go through the little window to get to you, and Jubilee's there with you. I would prefer to have Jubilee heals sometimes. And then if it's still really bad, you can just walk out, and then you leave. And if they follow you, they are not very smart, because then you can just walk around here, and then you're on point. So you do a little loop. But because you went all the way from here to here, and everyone was looking at you, so the healers couldn't heal you because all of the attention was on you. Okay, so it hasn't even been 2 minutes. We haven't even gone all the way into first point, and you've swapped 3 times. I think this is not good. To learn a character, you have to spend time on the character. And if you swap every time you die, you don't really learn how to play the character. And especially in lower ranked, I would suggest that you learn one character and stick with it. And make sure you understand the game through this character. I think that is very important because every time you change your character, there's a whole list of buttons you don't know what they do for this character. And having to switch every time, you have to switch this mindset every time when you swap to a new character. It's going to be detrimental. So I would suggest picking a character you like and sticking with it.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Also, this is Dinosaur. Dinosaur can grab you. Dinosaur loves jumping on people. Yeah, then you stick with Cap. But Dinosaur is big. Dinosaur bites. You do not want to be in bite range of Dinosaur. So, as a tank, no, you can continue backseating. It's very appreciated. There's always things that I overlook, but I think they're, for example, very obvious to other people, but it's only obvious to me. So please continue. Your perspective is always appreciated. But Dinosaur is a bully for tanks. So as a tank, you kind of want to ignore him, unless you are Emma, but you're not Emma, we are playing Cap. And Cap does not play well into Dinosaur.
In its tracks.
So the best thing to do here is Dinosaur ignores you, you ignore Dinosaur. You just don't interact with him.
I'll be ship-shape in no time.
I have a fun trick for you. You know the after bash, that where you go forward, a little weirdly, like you're trying to take down a door. It gives you iframes. This means that you're not iframes, CC immunity frames. So this means that you cannot be eaten, grabbed, stunned, anything. So when you have Jeff do his little yum 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 thing, yeah, the one that makes you go forward horizontally. When you hear Jeff do his nom nom noms and you see this thing below you, press it. If you time it right, you will not be eaten. Also don't want to be attacking the Hulk like this. After this I'll probably show a few things so you can learn how the character works. A lot of Captain America's things are based on how he does damage. And he's a little bit slow if you don't know these tricks.
This is real fire!
You have to stay in the pool to get healed. You're not getting heals currently, you're dying. Yeah. You're full health? Okay. We hear Rocket Ultra. This means that you should automatically be very wary. You should be scared. You should be playing safe. This means that you want to go back. You want to go here, for example. You just don't want to be in their face when this ult is going off. And then you have the Jeff pool, which is great. So stay where the Jeff pool is. Stay around here. You get heals. People don't see you. Only the Hulk sees you.
This is real!
But now you walk here and the Cyclops can see you. He saw you, he was shooting at you, and then the Hulk cleaned you up.
You think I'm too old for this? I'll be ship-shape in no time.
You want to ignore the dinosaur? I would suggest going either up here, and then there, or here. And then you attack the Jeff or the Rocket. It's the same idea, they're support, they're very, very, very important. You need to kill them. And they have a very low health bar, very small. So when you do this, there's the added benefit of contesting the card. When you contest the card, it's not going to move up further. You want to you want to force the enemy to take as long as possible to go to the next checkpoint. They have more than 3 minutes to get to this point, which is not great. So you need to make sure that this card, this robotic weird spider thing, takes as long as possible to get there. See what happens, and we'll go to dinosaur.
That's the boost up. You think I'm...
Dinosaur's not ulting yet. Let's see. Okay. The dinosaur goes in. Everyone's going with the dinosaur. We started here. Dinosaur is still doing his thing. Dinosaur is still doing his thing. Everyone is there. Everyone is there. Look how easy it was for the cards to get to point. Because one, the dinosaur did silly things and you all followed him, and nobody looked at the cards to contest it. So I think one of the #1 things that you should be doing in America is just stop costs. This is fine. You cannot fight against an ulting.
Leave them to Khonshu! Lightning strike! Judge! Jury! Executioner!
You can't get in their line of sight when you're very low HP and you're not getting healed.
Alright, don't rush in.
Better stop that vehicle!
I'll be sick.
So, you've walked past these people. Go for the rocket. He's free. He's free to attack. Unfortunate.
I never stayed down.
Jubilation! I should have protected you. Look behind you.
You want to always be running. For Captain America, I have the ult to dash. I have turned off. Yeah, the Cyclops was there. I also want you to be spamming this ability. I want Captain America to always be running. And by using this one, you build a lot of ult if you do it often. Yeah, you can't do this because you've got the full attention of them and you're just standing on one spot. So what I would be doing here is running, and then I would be running, going like this, and then this, and then people have a lot of issues hitting me, and then I get close and I think time to just throw my shield at these people, and then hopefully the Cyclops dies, and then I start attacking the Jeff, and then I hope the Jeff dies. There's nuance in that. Venom only wants to use that the E, the sustainability, if he's actually doing something useful. If you have to constantly use it, you have to ask yourself, what value am I getting out of this? Because if you're standing here and people are shooting at you and you have to press E to survive, you're not doing something right. Because Venom should not be standing here. Venom should be walking up, he should be crawling like a creepy spider, and I should be slamming down on these people. He should be using his right click to tendril people, and then he's going to attack the Jeff, and then Jeff should die. And if he does need to use his E in this process, that's fine. But if a Venom is standing here and he has to pop his E, then that's not fine, because that's not how he's supposed to be played, and something is going wrong. So I would jump here, I would be running, jumping, and then go on the Jeff. Just attack the Jeff. You have an Amma. Amma can hold the front line. You get more overshield for less health, yes. But you have an Amma here. Amma can hold the front line. You can go on the back line. You can attack the back line. Look, Cyclops is already fully healed, so you need to be killing Jeff.
Some uninvited guests.
I never
Don't
stayed
give them
down.
another inch, or else. Let the spark fly.
This is real firepower! Leave them to crush you!
There is a channel in the server you just joined for finding people to play with, I believe. I do not, because I do such. I will show you if I find it. There's also a server for just playing with people. I can also send you the link to that one.
I never stayed down.
You're standing still, that is not a good sign.
You're welcome.
Always be running.
I'm a soldier.
Good.
This is
Kill the Jeff.
You belong.
Now, Cyclops has been the bane of your existence this whole time, and the Punisher is very annoying to deal with on Cap. I would suggest you go this way. Just go here, and then you can just jump on the rocket, and you can kill the rockets. And then they're not going to get any heals, and then they have to leave.
Hostiles coming in.
Because here you're not doing anything, you're just looking at people. And that's not really value. Here you're just very low, so you keep standing near the objective, which is not what Cap should be doing. Cap should be in their back line, demolishing them, making them question loving America.
I'm hulking out!
This is not doing anything. So your team has fought them back to their spawn. Cap is a dive character, so like magic, you want to be ready to attack them. You can do that by standing here, for example, and then if you stand here, you have a third-person camera, where you can move your camera like this, and then it's basically like from the corner of your eye, in real life, you can see like, oh, they've got Rocket, the Cyclops is coming back, the dinosaur's coming back, and then you wait for them to walk past. You wait for Dinosaur to walk past because he's not going to see you because he's not smart. I see Jeff and then you think, oh my god, I need to kill Jeff. And you drop down on top of Jeff and you start attacking him. But that is, then you get more value out of what you're doing right now, because here you're just standing. You're AFK basically. Thank you for the follow by the way. We attack Dino, we don't want to be attacking Dino. You want to kill him. He's got a smaller health bar.
I'm hulking out.
Just here to do my duty.
You killed Jeff, that was good. Those were good jumps. What you should be doing now is you jump again, you see Jeff, you jump, and you slam onto the Jeff, and then you make Jeff regrets being here. I don't think this is a mode Moon Knight. I don't think looking at like different teammates' shins is going to be contributed. So here I would be going for Jeff.
Live to fight another day.
He wasn't, he was going away. Need to kill the Punisher, he's very low. He's also isolated. I don't think you needed this ult. I think that if you were getting targeted by a lot of people and losing a lot of that health, but you weren't, but if you lost a lot of health, then I think the ult would have been fine, but right now they were already kind of backing up, they were not doing much. And you have a Moon Knight ulting this spot, so you don't really get any value out of the ult.
Judge, jury, executioner!
10 seconds. Take it from me, Ilyana. The current score is 0-2.
I fight for more than a flag. I fight for an idea.
You need to be running. This is not a good spot for Cap. I would have gone in here, broken this part, and then you just take a little bit of a scenic route and hop right onto that Rocket or the Jeff. But this is not a spot where Captain America should be standing. Also throw your E, very useful. You're not going to win against the dinosaur.
In the darkness.
I never stay down.
Hostiles coming in fast.
All right, don't rush in.
Okay, I think the majority of this gameplay will stay the same, so I'm just going to show you a few things that you should be doing on Captain America.
Just keep fighting. If you fall, I'll be there.
You can just jump like this and it's going to make you harder to hit.
Enemy ahead.
And then you walk
Prepare
over
to
them,
engage.
and they don't like that. You also have something called a quick melee, which is the melee attack, which is free. It still triggers your throws,
We're
but
gonna do
even
what we
if you
have
have
to
the
do.
throws, if you use the melee, you don't use them. So, an important part of Captain America's kit is that you want to use the
I'm a
melee attack.
soldier. This is war.
Double down. That's 3. Wow.
And then he attacks a lot faster than. See? Takes longer than this. So let's say that this is Jeff. You want to kill Jeff. You got onto him. And then you can keep spamming it, or if you're being shot at, then I would suggest that you jump and throw your shield at them. A good thing to also do is
That's 3.
Your
you have them a little bit low, then you just throw this one.
Wow. 4 in a row.
Just here to do my duty. And stay down. Hostile forces incoming.
So in general, I would say try to make sure that you don't keep attacking the tanks, because that's not what Captain America is about. I would suggest that you focus more on the healers, on the supports, on the strategists, because you get a lot more value out of it that way. Try to always be running, and if you're getting shot, don't always try to just jump, because it's going to be a lot more annoying for them to hit you. And then you can just try those things out, and you'll get better at it eventually.
You're on the wrong side.
Just make sure to stick with one character only, because otherwise it's going to be very annoying to learn things. I hope this helped.